Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we are playing Impassioned Ooze, a Selesnya deck all based around bringing creatures onto the battlefield. So Impassioned Orator, 2 converted mana cost, human cleric. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Very similar to a Johnny's Welcome, except it's a creature form, so it's pretty good. And we can kind of just go crazy with this. So what we're trying to do with this deck is just find a million ways to gain life on a turn. We aren't bringing in Fountain of Renewal. I felt like I wanted ramp a little bit more here and have a little bit better finishers in the game rather than just going with Fountain of Renewal. I know it's good card draw, but this is the way I decided to go with it. So Impassioned Orator is kind of the first part of this deck. The other part of it is just we're trying to find every single thing that brings in lots of creatures, lots of tokens, lots of amazing stuff, and some value that comes out of it as well. So the first early turns we have Leonin Vanguard, Johnny's Pride Mate, a bunch of ramp just trying to get us up to our early stuff, Impassioned Orator to just gaining us life so that we can kind of take over the game a little bit. If they don't have answers for the early game, this can get way out of hand. You guys have all been beat by it before, I'm sure. Johnny's Pride Mate can get to 6/6 really quick, especially in this deck with Impassioned Orator and stuff. Knight of Autumn coming in, getting some more life. Also, it's a good removal, good card for artifact enchantment removal. And then we have Leonin Vanguard to bring us in more tokens. Tenchu Dryad, Biogenic Ooze, Tristani, I cannot spoke right today. Tristani Discordant, and then we just have massive March of Multitudes, which will hopefully win us the game, and especially if we have a Johnny's Welcome out, it can gain us like 10, 12 life, that even if they have a board wipe, maybe we can come back from it. Hopefully we're getting enough mana towards the late game, and so this is a pretty good deck. The biggest issue with it is that I have almost no interaction. I don't have a Subtle Wreckage. I don't have Silhouette. I don't have Ixalan's Bindings, anything like that. I probably should bring in a couple Conclave Tribunal, but I just don't want to. I like the deck how it is, and so we're going to play it like this and see how it goes. What I probably would do is go down maybe 2 March of the Multitudes for Conclave Tribunals. I feel like that's a pretty good one to trade off a little bit more removal, but we're just going to win by being big and awesome. So let's get into the gameplay, see how it goes, and we probably should have Dawn of Hope. All right, 1 March of Multitudes for a Dawn of Hope. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, and here we go. Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to fusiongamingonline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below. Alright, up against Golden Guy, and we're playing Impassioned Ooze, and this is a fantastic hand. I'm fine with this. If we find any land at all, it's beautiful. White mana, preferably, because then we can get Leonin War Leader down on turn 3. Another Knight of Autumn is actually not terrible either. Do we get down Pride Mate just so we can grow that though, or do we just get down a big guy right away? Because I don't think we're going for gaining life with that. So let's just go for Knight of Autumn, get some counters. And white mana into Leonin War Leader would be beautiful. Ooh, not white. Alright, well, let's go to combat. Swing in for 4. Alright, another land for Tristani. Discordant's not bad either. We get down a Johnny's Pride Mate. And pass the turn. Nullhide Ferox. Alright. Alright, pass to my turn. Sunpetal Grove for Tristani is just so beautiful. And we can even March of Multitudes the next turn. So pass the turn. And we're in pretty good shape. They need like a board wipe at this point to really get us Alright, Rekindling Phoenix. Alright, we're going to win by just gaining enough life, so we actually want them to be aggressive here. Be swinging in. Alright, pass them my turn. Plains War Leader. And pass the turn. So, March of the Multitudes, do we want to wait to get 4 more tokens? I think we do. How many can we get now? We can get 5. That's 10 power that's going towards them that they can't block. I think we actually win the game basically by going aggressive here. So they don't attack. All right, so March in Multitudes X5 is... Yeah, I think we do it. Especially because we get the tokens with War Leader, so X5. And, I mean, they could have removal for 1 mana. I'm not really sure that they will. Alright, so we swing in with everything except Tristani, I believe. 11 attackers. And a couple more. So they block here, they kill here. And they're taking... I'm thinking we're close. I'm not actually doing all the full math. They might be down to like 2. Okay, -2. That works. Yep, that worked really well. That worked very, 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 very well. All right, up against Maluku, 13. Maluku. And we actually haven't even found the Impassioned Orator yet. All right, there we go. We got him. We're going to keep this. We don't really want him down first. We want to be ramping first. Getting down, the chance to get down one of our big guys early on is the best way to go. Let's just get down Forest past the turn. All right, Control. Control could be an issue here. Do they have Thought Erasure? Yep. I'm guessing they take maybe Night of Autumn if they have disinformation campaigns, stuff like that. All right, Incubation Druid. They might have removal for the other one now. All right, Sunpetal Grove, Druid. The Druid dude. The Druid, whatever. And let's see. Drowned Catacombs. Another Thought Erasure, yep. Probably the Leonin War Leader, yeah. Makes sense. Alright, well, land is great. We're going to go for Night of Autumn and just get counters onto this. It would be nice to be able to have that as an option to kill some of their stuff, but they need to get Tristani Discordant out of our hand now. Probably just countering it. Impassioned Orator. We're trying to draw out counters now. They might just have a board wipe, so let's just swing in. Maybe we should have just held on to what we had. Alright, Mortify. Pass the turn. So I'm guessing they have a board wipe. This is the time when they typically board wipe. We're trying to not... Alright, Leonin War Leader. That's not bad. Probably a counter. Absorb. Yep. Swing in for 2. Down to 21. Alright, so we need them to not have any card draw. Anything that lets them find more of the stuff they're looking for. We're just going to swing in for 2 again. And we're going to adapt the Druid on the next turn. Alright, pass the turn. If we can get 5 power on the board, that's pretty good. If they have 2 board wipes, then they'll probably just board wipe. And we don't have mana for Tristani right now, so I mean, that's probably what they try to do. Alright, so we adapt. So we have 5 power now, and we actually have, ooh, a Tristani. Let's just... let's play the other Druid. Alright, absorb. Alright, swing in for 5. Down to 17. and pass the turn. I want to get down to Tristani, but I don't want to stop us putting pressure on him. Alright, there we go. There's land. Alright, so now we Tristani. No, don't tap the guy. So annoying. Oh wait, I just showed the one that I didn't have revealed. So now they know that we have two. Alright, there's Absorb. Alright, swing in for 5. Man, the life gain he's gotten from Absorb has helped a lot. He's gained, I think, 9 life. How many Absorbs has he had? Yeah, 9. That's a lot. Well, no, don't tap that guy. We're going to go for Tristani here again. Probably countered again. If he has all 4 Absorbs, that'll be annoying. Alright, grow our guys. Possibly Settle the Wreckage. Alright, Ross's Contempt. That's fine. We grow our board still. We gain some life. Swing in for 5. Down to 12. And now these guys help us give a 2-turn clock. So they need to find a board wipe. And we get to keep a handful of action. Alright, Ross's Contempt. Gain some life back. Alright, so we need to make sure that we still have a faster clock. I want to keep Knight of Autumn because that might actually be something that deals with their board state. So, let's see here. Llanowar Elves gives us 5. And pass the turn. It gives us 5 power on the battlefield, and so that's a 2-turn clock. Requires answers. Alright, so all attack. Let's see if they have the Settle the Wreckage now. Moment of Craving, okay. Alright, we're going to get down to the other Impassioned Orator. Pass the turn. I want to keep this Knight of Autumn for like an Ixalan's Binding or something. Of course, if they have Disinformation Campaign, then this is brutal. Oh, Thought Erasure. Alright, well, they get rid of it. And, well, we keep swinging in for 5. We're actually going to hold on to Llanowar Elves and might get more discard out of their hand. And pass the turn. I think our best draw is a March of the Multitudes. March of the Multitudes means that we can... yeah, March of the Multitudes is good. Actually, we probably should have got down to Llanowar Elves there. If they haven't found a board wipe at this point, they're drawing very poorly. Is this a concession? Okay, there's land and Teferi. Well, Teferi now has to kill one of our guys. Yeah, so they bounce there. Yeah, so I mean, we will... So 1 here, 1 and 1. 3 attackers. So he's down to 2. Planes. Pass the turn. Alright, well, if that was his best answer, that means he didn't have a board wipe. If he has a board wipe, he's going to have to fire it off now. He could have another Teferi, but that doesn't kill us. Alright, Teferi. I think he has to draw for a Settle here. Maybe we should have played the other Llanowar. I don't want to play stuff that he could absorb though, or gain life with. I'm really surprised this deck has been doing so well. So we have 1 more card and then the Impassioned Orator. Thinking, that's fine. Bounces a token. Hey, okay. Man, March of the Multitudes would be beautiful. Oh. Alright, next, well, we swing at him. Alright, Mortify, Resolve. Alright, so down to 1, we play Llanowar. And do we actually March Multitudes now? If they find a board wipe, it's so brutal. If they have a counterspell, it's bad too. Alright, pass the turn. Draws a card. The one thing here too is that they're going to have to find an actual way to close out the game. With how fast they're drawing through cards, we might win just by milling them out as well, with how much life we gain and everything. So we just have to hope they didn't find a counterspell. If they're mortifying, it looks like they don't have it. All right, Resolve. Oh man, an Absorb here is so brutal. All right, so we're going to do it X3. So they do have the Quench. I was debating on doing X1. Ugh, all right. Well, it wasn't an Absorb. Well, we swing at you. There we go. Whew! Oh, man. Oh, man. That was scary. That was very, very scary. Good game, opponent. Man. Whew. That was fun. All right, up against Marlak 88. And we're playing our Impassioned Ooze deck. And, yeah, we're going to keep this. This isn't bad. Incubation Druid, turn 2. Tendency Dryad will be coming down, hopefully not long after, with an Impassioned Orator, which just gains you tons of life. Alright, Herald. Alright, bring down the Ooze. Not the Ooze, the Druid. I don't know what I'm spoken about. And, alright, so this is the mono blue deck. Alright, we need to get as much value out in this next turn as we can before they start countering our stuff. Well, Temple Garden tapped. Oh, I should have not had that tapped. Dang it. I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, that's actually really frustrating. I could have got down both Orators. Alright, Squire's Devotion. Ooh. What? Holy crap, that's cool. This is just an Aura's deck? Well, Tendershoot Dryad is going to be pretty good here. Alright, they block, gain some life. Yep. We gain some life. So next turn, we don't have quite enough mana to play both of these guys, but we're going to get down another Tendershoot Dryad for sure. Famished Paladin, alright. Alright, we're just hoping they don't have board wipe or ways to really get rid of these guys, but before they have an Ixalan's Binding, we need to get down, ooh, an Ooze as well. Well, Tendershoot Dryad is even better with another Tendershoot Dryad, so we're going to do that. Swing in for 5. Down to 24. Yep. Get a couple more guys, gain a couple more life. Passion Orator is going to be beautiful, and then this Biogenic Ooze is just going to top it off with the amount of mana that we've got as well. Ooh, it's going to be beautiful. We are a couple lands short of being able to adapt and then play it. Alright, Healer's Hawk. They have a lot of ways of gaining life here. They don't have an Ajani's Predmate yet, which is good, but neither do we. And the unblockable damage is going to be an issue, but we also just have an army full of big guys. Alright, Healer's Hawk. Johnny's welcome. Yep, they're up to 30. We're going to gain some life. Missing that Impassioned Orator play was really annoying for us. And I think that we just go for getting more stuff down instead of playing that still. Biogenic Ooze. And a March of Multitudes would be beautiful. Alright, 5 attackers. That's 20 damage. Yep. Create some more guys. Get some more life. And they have to basically have a board wipe here to win. Settle the Wreckage. If they have Settle the Wreckage, that's good too. But still. Alright, Squire's Devotion. Makes Famished Paladin good. Creates another blocker. So they don't have 4 mana up for this. Right, Divination. Trying to find a board wipe for the next turn. They realize they can survive maybe 1 turn. Give me land. Alright, oh, Tristani. Alright, Tristani. And now I think we just swing in with everything. Yeah, good game, opponent. All attack. Yep. They get to gain some life here, but I think with us swinging with everything, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Yeah, that was a little bit of damage there. Ooh, this deck is fun. I like it a lot. All right, up against Ciroc, and we're playing Impassioned Ooze again. I mean, we've been playing it the whole time. I don't know why I keep saying it every time. But let's get down our forest, pass the turn. Really should have gone for plains first. I don't really know why I did that, but why not? All right, Sunpetal Grove, Orator. Well, let's see. This is a slower hand for sure. All right, Dawn of Hope. All right, well, tapped, swing in. Now let's just hope they don't have counters. They need to play something on this turn. Alright, another Dawn of Hope. That's fine. Leonin War Leader. Swing in. So, Tristani Discordant is a beautiful thing here. Yeah, we've got to go for it. It's probably going to get countered, but if not, man, oh, it's so beautiful. Alright, Devious Cover-Up. Ooh, a mill deck. Wait, no, wait. Oh, it's Exile, that's what it is. I was thinking the other one. Alright, well, we're still gaining life, creating some power here. Tristani Discordant would have just been, like, really close to the game there. We would have had 4 more. They would have been down to 4. Alright, Teferi. You're bouncing this. You have to have a Silhouette. Alright, Tender Shoot Triad. And we just swing all in at you. All in here. Actually, wait. Pull back 1, swing it to Fairy.
Really should have seen that coming.
And board wipe is bad, but we get the City's Blessing, which is always available from here on out. And then we have a board full of pretty beautiful stuff. So, alright, I'm guessing this is a Settle the Wreckage then. Ooh, alright, so first off, a Johnny's Pride Mate. I mean, I should have Impassioned Orator first, but... Alright, 3 attackers, and I actually don't think we want to overcommit to this board any more than we have. Dawn of Hope, so they created a blocker. That's true. They can do that. If they have a board wipe now, it's annoying. But we gain the life, grow a Johnny's Pride Mate. They get to draw to try to find something, and we will just pass the turn. We want to keep our hand against this deck. Dawn of Hope is bad. Yeah, maybe I should have swung with the Orator as well. We really didn't care about him. Alright, so let's next, all attack. Hold back these guys. I mean, if they have Settle the Wreckage, we're still in okay shape. If they have a board wipe afterwards, it's frustrating, but we're still in okay shape. So they can create a blocker for one of these guys, but it's not enough to stop enough. If they have a blocker and a seal away, then they survive. Okay, there's a Settle the Wreckage. Alright, take action. So now we get lands out of our deck. Up to 5. And so now we should just be drawing a lot more action. We haven't gotten a lot of the better lands out, really, though. And we're just going to pass the turn. Alright, so we have to make sure that them creating a guy here isn't going to stop us while we find more land. So next, we swing in, swing in, swing in. Do we swing in here too? Swing in. We're fine with that. That really doesn't bother us. If it's another Settle the Wreckage, that's fine. Alright, there's a Silhouette, gets a Johnny's Pride Mate. If they create a blocker, we still have enough, I believe. We have exactly enough. Yeah, if they block one of these guys, we do 5 damage, and good game. There we go. Perfect. Good game, opponent. All right, up against Seal Man, and we're playing our what is it? Impassioned Ooze. Sorry, I have notes over here to remind myself because I can't remember stuff. We're gonna keep this. This is actually okay. Knight of Autumn on turn 3, a 4/3 on turn 3 that gains us life isn't bad. We have really great stuff on the top end. A way to gain life. Temple Garden tapped. So do we want Knight of Autumn to be big or to be able to gain us life here? I think that we just want it big. We're drawing lands up to Tennishoe Dryad. If we can get that out and keep it around, we're in great shape. So their opponent's going to try to get as much life damage through as possible here, which means we might want to gain life. All right, skewer the critics. Down to 12. 9 of Autumn. Let's see here. Do we want to gain life? We can march for 2, gain 2 life, and have blockers on the next turn. Let's put counters. I mean, if they have to spend a bolt here, it's pretty similar. I mean, I guess we end up losing a little bit more life altogether, but... Worst case scenario, we just have... Alright, there we go. That's a best case scenario. Leona War Leader is beautiful at this moment. So, so good. Because we get to gain life. They basically have to find ways to kill us like right away. They're going to have to spend 2 burn spells to kill this. And then we hopefully find land for Tennishoe Dryad. And Tennishoe Dryad with March of Multitudes and a Leona War Leader. Ooh, man, this is beautiful. We're going to say no blocks. We're okay with this. We gain enough life off of us swinging in that it really shouldn't matter too much. If they can just straight up kill us, that's an issue, but they'd have to have land, and even 3 lightning strikes doesn't do it. Alright, so they looks like they still have a shock possibly here. Alright. That might change things up for us a bit. If they're holding a shock, it's annoying. Alright, so get down Incubation Druid. Gain some life. Do we just want to grow the board anyway? I think we do, even if they find it. So they use some burn to get rid of Leona War Leader, we find some life. We get some life linkers that are gonna gain us life. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we knew it was there. But this makes our March of Multitudes even bigger. If we find a land for Tennishu Dryad first, then we're in great shape. We have blockers for Chain Whirler every turn. Yep, up to 14, past the turn. So the worst play here for us is if they have Experimental Frenzy, I believe. Land Experimental Frenzy would be just terrible. Alright, swings in. That is 5 damage. That's fine. No blocks. Alright, pass to my turn. Ooze. Ooze might be better than Dryad. We gain 2 life right away, and they get big enough to block the guys quicker. So, Ooze. See if they have a shock or something. We'll swing in with 1, gain some life back, have a blocker for the Chain Whirler now. Alright, so they have a Lightning Strike. Alright, so we block. We're okay jumping here. Ooh, another Ooze. Okay. Yeah, now the game's over. Opponent might even scoop it up here. We'll swing in with this one. Alright, down to 14. Get some counters. We're just going to chump block here again. If he swings in. If he swings in, actually, he really shouldn't swing in. We're probably just going to take it. No blocks. Tendershoot Dryad. All attack. Hold back this guy. And yeah, this is game. There's really no way back from this. And we have the March of Multitudes if he does find a board somehow. But yeah. Yeah. Woo, I love this deck. This deck is so fun to play. Yeah, swings in. We will jump here, why not? And block here. And maybe it's like a Chain Whirler or something. Another one. Yeah, opponent skips it up. Alright, good game, opponent. Very good game. Alright, so there you guys have it with Impassioned Ooze. Really impassioned tokens in just general, but really fun deck. And I'm only going to show the victories that I had for this one. If you guys want to check out the losses, they're actually really fun games. I'm going to put those onto my Patreon account, so look in the description down below. But I just wanted to show we went 6-3 on a constructed event, so we were 6-1 at the end, and then we lost 2 games, but the 2 losses were really fun games. So yeah, check those out down in the description below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the deck and the video. I really like this deck. It's a fun one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.